What's good, Suze? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Greetings, salutations. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If you can hear me clearly, go ahead and click that screen a couple times so that I know you can hear me. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, hi, hi. Salutations. Mic check's good. Glad to hear it. Epic, epic, epic. It's Tarot Tuesday. Tarot Tuesday. Yes, just starting. Just starting. You're the first one in, Suze. Welcome, Caitlin. Thanks, Irina. Yeah, that's when I'm in focus mode. Gotta put the hair up. It's Tarot Tuesday. Salutations. What's good, Baybanks? Hi, Anna. B. Hey, Melly. Tarot Tuesday is where we read 12 readings for the collective for all 12 houses of the Zodiac. We start with Aries. We make our way to Pisces. If anybody needs a Two of Wands, it's jumping in, showing me that we are ready to start this evening. These cards, they are ready to play. Welcome in. Good to see y'all. Salutations. Greetings, greetings, greetings. If you can hear me clearly, go ahead and click that screen a couple times just so I know that you are here. We keep this fresh on the feed tonight. We are about to get started to read for the collective. Annie, currently we are going to be doing Tarot Tuesday. That's reading for all 12 houses of the Zodiac, starting with Aries, making our way to Pisces. Later tonight we will do personal readings, but right now we got 12 general readings on the horizon. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi Jake, I see you, Aries. Do we have any other Aries in the house today? We're going to be starting with Aries. Aries is house number 1. House number 1 is all about the individuality. House number 1 is all about beginnings, initiation. It's also about that eternal flame that you bring with you throughout every lifetime. Salutations. Welcome in, Jessica, Irina. Some Aries in the house. I see you, I see you. I'm stoked. I'm ready to get started tonight. Are you? Are you? If you're ready to get started, go ahead and drop me that fire emoji so I know that you are ready to get started with house number 1, Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. These cards are jumping out my hands. They are ready to play this evening. House number 1, like I said, this is the identity, initiation, beginnings. Everybody has a house number 1. Typically, the house number 1 is the rising sign. So wherever you have your rising, wherever you have a Mars placement, perhaps this message is here for you. We're stoked to get started. I see the fire out here. It's lit. Let's get right to it. If it's your first time here, greetings, salutations. My name is Gavin Zen. I'm super duper stoked to get started today. What an honor and a joy it is to be here as a cosmic conduit, as a mirror, to share any guidance, any clarity, messages for the collective, words that want to be spoken into the space today. We are focused. We are ready to play. House number 1 is up first today. We're going to cut this deck. We're going to clear it. We're going to let it rest. And while we shuffle the Goddess Power Oracle, I want to say thank you to all of our guides, all of our guardians, our angels, our aliens, our ancestors, our spirit team watching over us and encouraging us to continue to show up. What an honor and a joy it is to be here as a cosmic conduit, as a mirror to share the message. Let's get right to it. We're going to cut this deck. We're going to clear it. We're going to let it rest. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are just getting started. Salutations. We are just about to draw some cards for Aries. House number 1s. Let's get right to it. Focused. Flowing. Let's do this. I love it. First, for Aries, house number 1, we have the Hermit here. Magus of the voices of light. The Hermit in the draw. We also have the 10 of Swords here in the draw. Lord of Ruin. 10 of Swords, the Hermit, and the Lovers here in reverse for the collective. Aries, house number 1. Children of the voices divine. Aries. The Lovers, reverse in the root. The goddess for you, we have Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. Hey Rosie, welcome in. We're just getting started. We'll be moving in order tonight. Aries all the way to Pisces. Pisces being 12, Aries being number 1. Let's get to it. The message is very clear. Learning how to practice compassion for oneself, ultimately. The Hermit here in the draw reminds us that ultimately it's all about you. Don't you ever forget that. You're here to live your life for yourself and learn how to practice compassion for yourself. Sagittarius is house number 9. We'll get there eventually, but right now we're in house number 1. We have the 10 of Swords here, Lord of Ruin, reminding us to continue to put an end to anything that's attempting to create blockages or spam within our space, allowing us to silence the noise, stay focused, stay grounded on our own personal practice, reminding ourselves that you are here to love yourself. And by choosing yourself, by practicing compassion for yourself, you are able to ground into your role as the creator of your reality. Welcome in, everybody. We are reading in order tonight. You don't have to comment any zodiac signs. We're going to go in order. Right now we're on house number 1, Aries. Yes, showing some compassion for the space, showing some compassion for yourself. Ultimately, compassion is just learning how to witness without needing to react, without needing to change, without needing to impose your own personal beliefs onto a space, learning how to just see things as they are. And ultimately, we live in a society that attempts to ruin our connection with our own personal divinity. But you choosing to cultivate your own personal practice, your own personal connection with the love within is allowing you to ruin that which is attempting to ruin you and your connection with yourself. We also have the Chariot here on the ground. I didn't even realize it jumped out. The Chariot, Lord of the Triumphs of Light, shows us that we're on track right now, moving in perfect alignment and in order. Have y'all ever heard of Hermeticism? Hermeticism is an ancient practice that I've been studying for about 8 years now in this lifetime, but I was there when it first began in the lands of Kemet, ancient Egypt. This is where everybody is walking as God-body beings, learning how to tap into our own personal divinity and cultivate a way of beingness first within, and then expressing this, becoming the masters of our thoughts and our emotions so we may move with intention, we may act with purpose and alignment with that which brings us joy. The lovers. What makes you jump out of bed in the morning? What do you love about this life? And how can you continue to prioritize your focus on cultivating your practice and your space to loving this experience ultimately? Because I firmly believe that everybody deserves to love their experience here on earth. Otherwise, why would we be here? And as you choose your path of love for self, as you practice compassion for yourself, you're reclaiming your power, you're reclaiming your divinity, and you're stepping into the role as the creator of your reality. This is the fire of Aries. Some of us are just beginning. Some of us are doing this every day. Ultimately, the more we can stay grounded in that seat of the witness and the observer and the beginner, we recognize that we can always learn. Everybody has something to teach. Everybody has something to learn. And right now, we're here on track, prioritizing our personal connection with ourselves so we may flow forward in alignment with our personal connection and surrendering to it ultimately so we can be channels of the divine. Just channel that message. Nothing too fancy. Focused and flowing. If you dug that and you're ready to start practicing some more compassion for yourself and you're ready to start choosing more love for yourself, go ahead and drop me that fire emoji so that I know that you're here and that you are listening. Let's get to it. We're going to flow forward to Taurus, house number 2. House number 2 is all about our values. So if Aries is identity, 2 is your values, how you stand in your identity and what it is that you bring with you into every lifetime. It's lit out here. I see the fire. I appreciate y'all listening. Next up, we got Taurus, house number 2. Sun, moon, ascendants, wherever you may have a Venus placement. Yes. Venus is the ruling planet of Taurus, the planet of love and romance and beauty and connection. I value beauty. I value honesty. I value truth. I value joy. I value you being able to express yourself and your authenticity. We are so focused. Do we have any Taurus in the house? Let's get right to it. Taurus, for you. Sun, moon, ascendants, wherever you got a Venus placement, wherever your second house is in your chart, we cut it, we clear it, we let it rest, we keep it flowing. Welcome in, Taurus. Stoked for you. Let's do this. Yo, Kinsey, welcome back. It's good to see you. Right now we are doing Tarot Tuesday for the collective. Right now we are on the second house, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. We cut the deck, we clear it, we let it rest. We draw 2 cards from the top. We flip the deck upside down to show the root. And we draw 1 goddess for you. I love this. The only card that's right side up on the table, Taurus, we have Hestia, the goddess of home. Taurus, we have Hestia, the goddess of home here for you. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Lord of the Flame and Lightning. The Empress here. Daughters of the Mighty Ones, the Empress. This is you. This is where we're becoming as we learn how to step into and embody our values. And the Knight of Swords here, reverse in the root, Taurus, my dudes. being reminded the importance of learning how to communicate our values and staying true to our core. Learning how to live our values as a body language, staying committed to our vision, because swords is the element of air. Air is the element of communication, as well as vocalization and visualization. Where are we placing our mental energy, and how are we speaking this into the space? Ultimately, learning how to stay grounded in our roots and finding and cultivating our home within, and building your house out of your values. Learning how to decorate your home with your beingness. And it's happening. It's a rapid, great shift. Lord of Flame and Lightning here is showing me that as you just choose to find your center, you find your throne within, you find that home within, the shifts are going to happen radically as fast as lightning. How are you speaking to yourself? What stories are you holding on to? What beliefs are you subscribing to? Are they limiting you? Or are they encouraging you to continue to expand and evolve and grow deeper into your values so you can stay here as a beacon, as an embodiment of your truth? Ultimately, we bring home with us wherever we go. The more we learn how to then build this space within, the more anchored we become in this. Instead of being like three little pigs, just the houses that are just being blown over time and time and again, when we stay committed, we stay resilient, we stay persistent to our core, nothing can blow us off of our center. It's a constant practice, Taurus, and you, my friends, are some of the best at decorating the house. Wear your values like your armor. Walk through this world and don't let anything take that away from you. Stay true to you, ultimately. Thank you, Taurus. House number 2. What a clear message today. We are so focused and ready to flow. If that resonated with you, go ahead and drop me that Mother Earth emoji so I know that you are claiming this. And maybe if you want to comment what values that you value, let me know. Like, I value truth, I value joy, I value humor, I value transparency, I value the ability to be myself and learn. I value learning, growing, evolving. I value vulnerability. Earth out here, we're ready. Next we got house number 3, Gemini energy. Integrity is so crucial. Honesty and wisdom, so crucial. You can catch the Taurus reading on my YouTube tomorrow. This is going to be uploaded on my YouTube tomorrow, so if you're going to go drop me a subscription over there, the recording of this will be up, and if you want to see the readings that you missed, you can do so. Maybe you have to leave early, you can check out the recording on the YouTube tomorrow. Truth and loyalty, such good values. Next, we got house number 3. My YouTube is Zen the Alchemist. It's linked over there in the bio, Rosie. Yes, same as my Instagram. Though right now, we got house number 3, Gemini energy. Gemini sun, moon, ascendants, wherever you got a 3rd house placement. House number 3 is all about communication. All about communication. So when we're staying grounded in our values, learning how to then communicate these into the world around us. Heck yeah, Kinsey. I love that. So beautiful. So sweet. Any Geminis in the house? We are ready. We are focused. We are flowing. Rose, you don't got to be sorry. It's okay to ask. But yeah, typically they're linked over there in the bio. Right now, we are reading for house number 3, Gemini, sun, moon, ascendants, wherever you got a Mercury placement. Mercury is the ruling planet of Gemini, the planet of communication. Let's get right to it. We are focused. We are flowing. We cut this deck. We clear it. We let it rest. We also shuffle the goddesses for Gemini in the house. Cut it. We clear it. We let it rest. We draw 2 from the top of the deck. Flip the deck upside down to show the root. Capricorn is house number 10. Gemini is house number 3. We'll get there, Simon. Strong cards on the table for you. They're laughing. We get the goddess Uzume here. Goddess of humor. Uzume, the goddess of humor. We have the 7 of Cups here. Lord of illusory success. 7 of Cups. 8 of Swords in reverse. For the Gemini, house number 3, Lord of shortened force, Lord of illusory success, and the 3 for house number 3, 3 of Wands, reverse, and the root, Lord of established strength. Right now, being reminded today of the importance of grounding into our communication, establishing our strength. With 3 of Wands here in the root, learning how to communicate our magic into the space. Ultimately, I want to remind you that this is magic just right now. The fact that I can pick up these cards, I can translate this message, deliver this through this screen. You can pick it up on your side. You can hear what I'm saying. You can make sense of it in your own right. If you can pick up what I'm putting down, that's some magic within itself. right now we are being reminded of the importance of redefining what success looks like to us. Stay strong, stay grounded, stay true to you, because we live in a society that's built on illusory success, superfluous, surface level, materialistic success, when real success is here in the core. And when you feel that success within your body, you can laugh off about anything. Prioritizing joy, prioritizing humor, prioritizing lightheartedness is one of the best ways to shorten the forces that are illusory in the success. When we can learn how to wield our swords, when we can learn how to establish our strengths, we can cut through all of the nonsense so we can stay clear in the truth. Because when a Gemini is healed and they're speaking from this space, they will speak the truth, ultimately learning how to live in our truth, learning how to communicate our truth, learning how to wield our words with honesty to the best of our ability to speak clearly, openly, vulnerably. But ultimately, life is one big cosmic joke. And the more we can just laugh along with all the nonsense that's going on rather than taking shit so personally, the more we can invite in higher frequencies. And this is the key to maintaining our power and our strength. Absolutely. Very clear message for Gemini this evening. Nothing too fancy, but important to do so indeed. Yeah, one big cosmic joke. The more we can just laugh along with it rather than letting it get the best of us. So necessary. Alrighty, we're going to keep it flowing. House number 4. House number 4 this evening. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendants for you today. Cancer is ruled by the planet of the Moon. This is the first water sign in the chart. Cancer is the house of the home. Cancer is the house of the home. If y'all dug that Gemini reading, go ahead and drop me the wing emoji. The wing emoji. Right now, we are doing readings for the collective. We're not answering any random questions, so Kelly, you don't have to spam that. We're just going to stay focused, and we're going to keep flowing. Right now, we're reading for Cancer, house number 4. Do I have any Cancers in the house? Sun, Moon, Ascendants, wherever you got a moon placement, this is for you this evening. We are focused. We are ready. Let's get right to it. We're going to cut it. We're going to clear it. We're going to let it rest. I see the wings. I see the wings. Shouts out my angel energy. Let's get right to it for house number 4 this evening. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. We cut the deck, clear it, let it rest. We draw 2 from the top. We flip the deck upside down to show the root. And for you, clear message. Only one card right side up on the table, and you know who it is? The Devil here in the root. Lord of the gates of matter. Let it be known that Cancer is the first house of psychic capabilities and capacities, and the more that we can make peace with our shadow, the more we can step greater into our strengths, into our divinity. We have the Knight of Cups here in reverse, the Devil in the root, and the Magician here reverse in the draw as well. The Magus of power. Lord of waves in the water, the Magician and the Goddess here for Cancer, Goddess of salvation. Green Tara. Green Tara here for you. So dope. So crucial. Shouts out Pegasus, the legendary one and only. Right now we're learning how to build a home of salvation, and we must clean all the cobwebs within our metaphysical and physical space, because the darkness loves to take rest. Loves to take rest in all of the crevices and the nooks and the crannies and the deep parts that people don't like to look into. And so when we want to build a home of divinity, we must be able to look into all of it and not shy away from any of it. We're not here to settle for laziness. We're here to make peace with our 7 deadly sins, as I like to say. Everybody has demon aspects, everybody has angelic aspects. The more that we can choose our 7 heavenly virtues rather than falling short into the 7 deadly sins, we can then ascend our capacities and turn our devils into angels, because devils and angels ultimately are the same kind of being. It's just the devils are the shadow to the angel. So the more we can look into our shadow, so this is like Scorpio energy, the more we can then bring light to this is how we can clean our home within and all around us. So necessary, so crucial. Shouts out Pegasus. You see the Knight of Cups out here? And yeah, we're on house number 4. You got that, the crab out here for you. This is magic within itself, because we ultimately, if we want to practice our magic, we need a nice clean space. It's like you can practice magic anywhere in any space ultimately, but the best kind of magic, high frequency magic, that light is flickering. The highest frequency magic is within cleanliness, because as they say, cleanliness is next to godliness, and ultimately it's easiest to find salvation in a space that is clear and intentional. The more we can make peace with all of the ways in which we are stepping on our own toes and stop those patterns and instead choose to overwrite it and reprogram our psyche and our reality to step into the life that it is that we wish to see. This is metaphysical cleaning. This is that internal work right now. Very confirmational. Don't let the shadows get the best of you. Don't let other people's projections and limiting beliefs scare you. Ultimately, you are here to stay true to your core. Absolutely. We are focused. We are flowing. So stoked. Thanks, Cancer. If you dug that, go ahead and drop me that moon emoji. May you continue to make peace with your shadows. We're going to keep this energy flowing. House number 5. House number 5 is Leo tonight. Sun, moon, ascendants. House number 5 is all about love and romance and desire, all about the ego as well. So once the home is built, how do you express your home onto the world? How is this shined in your light? House number 5 is ruled by the sun. You got a sun and moon in Leo? Awesome, Rosie. Epic indeed. Yes, right now. So that means you were born beneath a new moon. We have the sun in Leo. Well, the sun is Leo. House number 5 is ruled by Leo. Let's get right to it. Any messages for house number 5 tonight? Let's get to it. We're going to cut this deck. We're going to clear it. We're going to let it rest. We cut it. We clear it. We let it rest. Shouts out to all my Leos in the house. We are so focused and ready for you today. Let's get to it. Let's play. You see those lights? What's good, champ? Good to see you. Good to see you. Right now for house number 5, we have Iris, the goddess of communication. All of these readings are currently free, Eden. We are reading for all 12 houses. Leo. House number 5 right now, the house of desire. We have got communication here. We have the 8 of Swords here in reverse. I don't know what's going on with that guy. 8 of Swords. Lord of Short and Force once more in reverse. The Lovers here, reverse, which is perfectly fitting given that house number 5 is all about love and romance. Children of the Voices Divine. 10 of Pentacles here. Lord of Wealth. This is the Hermetic Tarot. Tarot Tuesday, indeed. House number 5, we got the 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 8 of Swords, and we got Iris, the goddess of communication. Right now, we're getting clear message on the table, reminding us the importance of communication. If it is a romance and connection that is being called of you, that you may wish to step into with greater levels of clarity, ultimately it's so important to learn how to speak our piece. And this is where the real wealth can shine through, learning how to not put an end. Hey, go lay down. Go lay down, doggy. Go to your house. Do you have to potty? No, you were just outside. Go lay down. Silly dog. Loves her desires. Pisces is house number 12. They'll be last. Right now we are focused on house number 5, Leo. So when it comes to the lovers, when it comes to romance, ultimately this all begins within. It's really important to learn how to speak our truth and not hold back. These lights, what is going on tonight? Energy's strong out here. Happy Halloween. Give me one sec. House number 5, what you doing tonight? What you doing tonight? House number 5. Oh, what? Oh, what? Let's do this. Perfect. Okay, perfect. There it is. The sun. The sun. The sun. When it comes to wealthy, healthy relationships, communication is the key. Communication is the key. The more we can stop holding back, not shortening our forces when it comes to our communication, but speaking honestly and openly. And this is also being real with yourself, because the real love, the first love begins within. The first love begins within. And when we can learn how to define love for ourselves, that's how we learn how to then share it with the world around us. Learning how to stay focused, learning how to stay clear, learning how to stay honest and open and vulnerable is necessary here. So necessary. Because as we begin to fall in love with ourselves, then we can invite in that energy. And Leos are perfect, prominent examples of being in love with oneself a lot of the time, ultimately. Even with the funkiness, very clear message. Very, very clear message. So focused, so ready. We are going to keep it flowing. Yeah, the doggy. She's spicy. Do you need to go potty? Go lay down. She's standing by the door like she needs to go to the bathroom. We might need to take a break. Go let her out. Hey, you were just outside. She might have to go. My wife's up next. We got Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Big cat energy. You already know it. Shouts out my baby. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Let's get right to it. We're going to focus on this. If house number 5 is the desire, house number 6 is the work, what it takes to call in, to create those desires. We're going to read from Virgo, and then we're going to take a mid-calendar break. Let the puppy outside. It seems like she actually does have to go to the bathroom. She doesn't typically just stand by the door. But right now, we're going to focus. We're not going to leave we'll bring you outside with us. But right now, we're going to focus. House number 6 is all about the work, internal and external, doing the good stuff. Let's see what these cards have to say today. Any messages, any clarity, any guidance, any direction, signs, or synchronicities for Virgo. House number 6. Virgo is ruled by the planet of Mercury. This is body language. Right now, we are focused. We are flowing for Virgo this evening. Shouts out my Virgo babes. We have the deck. We clear it. We let it rest. We keep it flowing. Draw 2 from the top. Flip the deck upside down. Whew. One goddess for you. I love this. I love this. Of course she jumps in. The goddess for my Virg babes today. Parvati, the goddess of devotion for you. Queen of Shiva, Parvati, Maha. We have the High Priestess here for you in reverse. The High Priestess. Priestess of the Silver Sun. We have 6 of Pentacles for house number 6 here in reverse as well. Lord of material success and the High Priestess here. The Sun in the root for Virgo this evening. Lord of the fire of the world. For my Virgo babes, we're being reminded that you're allowed to take up space, to shine your light. This is the work right now to ground even deeper into your High Priestess energy. This is the Hermetic Tarot, and this is the Goddess Power Oracle. And right now we are reading for everybody. If you want a personal reading, go ahead and jump back in the queue later this evening after we do Tarot Tuesday for all 12 houses. The High Priestess here is one of the, I would say, like, Virgo is the embodiment of the High Priestess, honestly. Like, I oftentimes associate Virgo with Mary Magdalene, and I think Mary Magdalene is perhaps the first High Priestess, honestly. And, like, now that we have, like, planted these seeds, we've reached a point of no return. So now we're, like, learning how to shine our light as the High Priestess to show up and do the work. And then the material success just plays in perfectly as we continue to learn how to be unapologetic with our expression, not having to put a mask, not needing to stifle ourselves, not needing to hold back. This is how we devote ourselves to our own personal path, our own personal practice, and then our own personal destiny, and how this plays out into the world around us, learning how to be cosmic conduits and channels of this divine experience. Yes, shouts out champ, living by example, holding down the mirror for the Virgo energy. Sheesh. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles on the way though. Lord of material success, all of your wildest dreams coming to fruition, staying focused on your magic and not holding back at all. High Priestess energy. Shout out Virgo. Thank you for shining. Thank you for taking up space. Thank you for being unapologetic and continuing to burn through all the boundaries, all the limiting beliefs, all the projections of fear and worry. May you continue to devote yourself to yourself, ultimately. Thank you, Virgo. Outstanding energy. All right, we're going to take a little break. Y'all want to join me? Let's walk outside. Let's take the puppy out. If you dug that emoji, if you dug that reading, go ahead and drop me your favorite emoji right now, just so I know that you are in resonance with that message. We're going to take the puppy outside, take a little stretch. Yeah, she's ready. Heck yeah. I see all the emojis. Alright, let's take this puppy outside. And I think that's super fitting because lately I've been getting this download that house number 6 is all about body language. It's like learning that we're always communicating, whether we realize it or not. And the more we can bring consciousness and awareness to the way that we are communicating, the more we can then step into our role as the high priestess and like honoring the way in which we speak with our body, not just with our words. Because ultimately, like, it's so much more crucial here. Because, you know, people can say things all they want, but like what's really important is like learning how to show up. And a lot of times, like, our words can only do so much, but our actions speak louder than words, as we're well aware. So we're all learning, we're all growing. The more we can just be easy on ourselves and remember to breathe, the more we can stay committed to this path of devotion and way of beingness. Big time. All right, cool. Thanks, house number 6. Let's keep it flowing. Next, we got house number 7. Y'all ready for house number 7? This is Libra. Libra, sun, moon, ascendants. You owe me a soda. Do I have any Libras in the house? Libra, sun, moon, ascendant. Let's get right to it. I think this might be the last Tarot Tuesday of the Libra season. I think, let's see, next week. Yeah, next week I think we're going to be entering Scorpio pretty soon. So, Libra, sun, moon, ascendants. Wherever you have a Venus placement, Venus also rules Libra. If Virgo is the work, Libra is how we work together. Libra is all about connection, communication, on the level of interaction, on the level of building relationships, whether those relationships are romantic, business, friendship, familial, all about the balance. Got a couple Libra ascendants in the house, a couple Libra suns. I dig it. House number 7. We are ready for this. We are focused. We are flowing. We are going forward. We just read for Virgo. You can catch the recording on my YouTube tomorrow. Right now, we are reading for house number 7. Libra, sun, moon, ascendants. Cut it. Clear it. Let it rest. If you want to book a one-on-one with me, you can drop into my website, zenthealchemist.com. The schedule is there, and I'd be glad to work with you one-on-one and answer any questions where we can dive into these cards deep. 30 minutes to an hour, asking any and all questions that you need. Typically, we have a guided meditation and some nice intentional, it's much more personal, not just like flowing rapidly like these readings. Like, we get to speak one-on-one via Zoom. So if you ever want to work together, I'd be happy to read for you. Those are in my site right now. House number 7. Let's get these cards moving. We are focused. We are flowing. Let's get right to it. But first, let's drink some water. Gotta stay hydrated. Cheers to y'all. Only card right side up today is Ardian Road, the goddess of time, here for you. Ardian Road. 7 of Swords for house number 7 in reverse. 7 of Swords. Lord of unstable effort. The star here in reverse as well. Daughter of the firmament. 7 of Swords, the star, and King of Pentacles here, reverse in the root. Prince of the chariots of earth. Prince of the chariots of earth. Right now, we're being reminded of being honest with ourselves. knowing that all great things take time. We're not here to rush through anything. In fact, rushing is a very unstable practice and effort. If we want to learn how to shine our light, we must learn how to be like a star. Do you think stars are rushing through the night sky? Do you think they hurry? Do you think they worry? Do you think they are pressuring themselves to shine brighter or to burn hotter or move faster throughout the cosmos? Nah, they're just moving at their own personal tune, the beat of their own drum, learning how to listen to their inherent nature so they can become embodiments of their star energy. And your body is a star. Don't you forget that. There's a reason why it has 5 appendages like a pentagram. Right now we're on house number 7, reminding ourselves that all good things take time. Time is relative. Time is illusory. Time is always shifting and changing. The more we can stay present to the radical, the best of our ability, staying here in this moment, the more we can then show up with clarity, with intention, so we may continue to stay focused and move to the tune of our truth and our honesty and our groove. Yes, yes, yes. The more we take our time, the more things are going to play out accordingly and perfectly, because if we're rushing through situations, oftentimes we'll make mistakes. But if we want to minimize our mistakes, we got to stay present and stay focused, because if we allow ourselves to slow down, we won't be making mistakes. And if we make mistakes, we'll have to go back and fix them anyway, so that's just going to add more time to it. You can't cut corners. You can't skip days. Like, we're learning devotion, we're learning the way of consistency, of discipline, of learning how to show up on a instant by instant basis. Sometimes one day at a time, but sometimes life gets so tough it's just moment by moment. Sometimes it's just breath by breath, heartbeat by heartbeat, learning how to slow down and see the interconnectivity within everything. This is how, when we're staying present, we can then have a greater image of how things are playing out perfectly, because it's really easy to see the future. It's really easy. Seeing the future is just as simple as walking down the street. When you're walking down the street, you can see what's happening in front of you, 10 miles in front of you if the weather's good and your eyes are good. Sometimes you just see a couple blocks. But if you see something that's on the horizon that you don't want to walk into, you walk in a different direction. You switch up your pace. We're all time traveling right now. These bodies are time traveling machines. Every moment we're traveling from one timeline to another. The more we can stay focused and clear and intentional, the more we can then wield this awareness to step into the timeline of our divinity, time wave 0, so we can ride these waves, baby. That's really what it's all about, learning how to be the embodiment of our star qualities. And fun fact, did you know that the human body gives off more light than the stars in the night sky? The human body shines brighter than the sun, comparatively, cubic centimeter by cubic centimeter, from lumens that emit from each pore of your beingness. And as you take greater care of your body, you're going to shine brighter. Don't you forget that. It is true, Mia. It is. Go look it up. Human bodies shine brighter than the sun. They really do. Science has proven it. If you need science for evidence, if that's going to make you believe it, you go, Mia. Don't waste my time. You go do that. You come back and be like, oh shit, he was right. Cubic centimeter by cubic centimeter. It's actual factual. Scientism has proven it. Yeah, we found the word, K-Bug. It was metabolize. Thanks, house number 7. Mia, you got to figure that out for yourself. I'm not talking to you. We got house number 8 on the horizon. My Scorpio rising is showing right now. Let's get to it. House number 8. They do not include the comments. Definitely poker ally. Well, after this live stream, we will be doing personal readings. Right now, we're doing 12 houses for the collective, but after this, we will be reading 4 personal readings. So if you want to jump back into the next live stream, you can drop in, and those are much more affordable. So you can at least get one in the live stream. Of course, there'll be other people here, and we won't be able to talk one-on-one. It won't be as in-depth, but they're pretty dang good readings. I tell you what, they're much more affordable. But if you wanted to work together one-on-one, and you really want to get to it, you can book it on my site, zenthealchemist.com. Yes, house number 8 today. Let's get right to it. We are ready to play. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, ruled by Pluto. Pluto is the house of transformation. House number 8 is the house of transformation. House number 8 is also the house of death and marriage and the depths and the darkness and the shadows. Yes, yes, yes. House number 8. Do I have any Scorpios in the house? Hey, if you dug that Libra, go ahead and drop me the scales emoji just so I know that you're out here vibing and you're ready. And now we got Scorpio on the horizon. We're shuffling, we're shuffling. These cards are jumping. They are so ready. Let's get to it. We cut it. We can't. We let it rest. Let's get to it. Scorpio, for you. Mia, I only speak truths, so please don't come into my space trying to correct me, alright? Goodbye. House number 8. We have Aphrodite in reverse. Romantic love for you. Scorpio season right around the corner. We got Aphrodite, romantic love. 2 of Pentacles here in the draw. Lord of harmonious change. Lord of harmonious change. The moon here. Ruler of the flux and the reflux. Not my Scorpio rising sign showing on the live stream during house number 8 reading. The lovers here. Children of the voices divine. Epic Scorpio. Let's get right to it. We got Aphrodite and the lovers here, both in reverse, Scorpio. But if anything, I'm being reminded of how first and foremost, love all begins within. Love begins within. And it's so important to learn how to focus and prioritize our connection with self first. And the moon is one of the best. The moon is one of the absolute best ways to learn this. The moon is the soul, is the guide of our internal light. The moon, it learns how, when we can tap into our internal light, we can then learn how to express this onto the world. This is why it's so important to learn how to first not fall in love, but establish a foundation of love with ourselves. And then once we do so, this is how it plays out and permeates through every pore of our person. We're just exuding self-love into the space. And when you love yourself so radically and unconditionally, you walk into a room, people feel that shift. They start to turn their heads and they're like, dang, I love how that person loves themselves. Because you don't need love from anybody outside of yourself. And when you love yourself first, then you can meet somebody on that level. This is when the real magic happens. It's 10-11 out here. When we learn how to love ourselves radically, unconditionally, this is how we can then extend this love into the space around us, letting that self-love then pour into every pore of this experience that we call life. So necessary and so essential. And if I know anything about my Scorpio babies, a lot of the times they struggle with this whole self-love thing because they can be so self-critical, self-conscious. But we're done with that. We're learning how to develop self-awareness, because awareness and love go hand in hand. If you can see something, you can love it ultimately. But loving it doesn't mean to love something is to get to know something. And this is where awareness and love go hand in hand. To love something is to get to know something. And when you get to know yourself, then you can love yourself radically. I'm seeing a great shift for you. Excuse me, I gotta clear some energy for the collective. Yeah, buddy, let's do this. Just gotta let go of those limiting beliefs, you know what I'm saying? Lord of harmonious change, thank y'all. I receive these blessings. I reciprocate wholeheartedly. Lord of harmonious change. To continue to return the love that we love to give unto the world to ourselves. Because you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve all the love that you can get. It's so necessary and so essential. Absolutely, my friends. Listen to your moon. Listen to the light within. Work on that attachment thing, not getting your love, like not feeling like anybody owes you love because you love them, like learning how to love oneself. And this is where it really begins. And then if you want to invite in a lover, as we're turning into cuffing season, it's starting to get cold out there, perhaps your person's on the way. Non-attachment. I wouldn't necessarily say detachment, but non-attachment. Healthy, healthy, healthy. Learning how to healthily attach, which I also see a lot of Scorpios don't know because of that scorpion tail. But it is what it is. We're learning. I'm not meaning to project it onto the space. I think we're all learning in our own way. Let's keep it flowing, though. We got Sagittarius. House number 9. House number 9. We're golden. Thank you, Max. How are you? Right now, we got Sagittarius on the horizon. That's right, Grace. That's all I'm here to do. I'm just here to raise the vibration. Don't take it personally. Aw, you're sweet. Aquarius is house number 11. Next, we got house number 9. Mia, if you want to learn some real science, go look up your natal chart. That's some real science. Astrology is the oldest running scientific experiment out of all of mankind. People have been studying the stars way longer than anything else. Go look up your natal chart. If you're trying to come into my space and tell me what I know and don't know, go and you don't even know your natal chart, baby girl. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Alright, we got house number 9. Sagittarian energy coming on strong. Let's do this. Sagittarius is higher guidance, higher wisdom. Yes, yes, yes. Such an epic shirt. Thank you, Stevie. I just got it today. Right now, we got Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, ruled by the planet of Jupiter. We are focused. We are lit. We are here for it. I love the little spiciness. It's good to get it out sometimes. Y'all are funny. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Let's do this. So focused. Hey, and if y'all dug that, if you dug that Scorpio, go ahead and drop me. Yeah, drop me your favorite emoji, whatever you feel called to do this evening. Right now, we got house number 9 on the way. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna clear it. We're gonna let it rest. It's a vibe. I like it. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Wherever we got a Jupiter placement, we got Mama Kila, the moon, jumping in for you. We've done everything all the way up to Scorpio. Right now we're on Sagittarius. You can catch the recording on my YouTube tomorrow. Right now we're being reminded the importance of overflowing our energies. Ace of Cups here. Lord of the roots of the powers of water. Ace of Cups. We got the star here. We got the star here, Daughters of the Firmament in reverse. Ace of Cups, the star. 10 of Wands here. Lord of Oppression, Sagittarius. Lord of Oppression, 10 of Wands. It's the only one the right side up. And Mama Kila, the moon. See, that Sagittarius fire is what's required for undoing and freeing and liberating ourselves from the forces that are attempting to oppress us, that are attempting to obstruct us from stepping into our star energy and learning how to shine our light and just exude every pore of our person. Because ultimately everything is water. Everything is water. Life is water. Water is life. And Mama Kila, the moon, is the guide of the water. She's the one who encourages the tides, learning how to shine our light unapologetically so that we can burn through and alchemize any bits of the experience. Any bits of the experience that are attempting to oppress us. We are currently doing Tarot Tuesday. Every single Tuesday we do weekly readings for the collective from house number 1 all the way to house number 12. It's spicy tonight. I'm liking this. It's fun. Sagittarius, higher guidance. Please grant me the wisdom to know how to liberate myself from all the bullshit. All the projections, all of the pains, all of the... Mama Kila is Andes? All of the pains, because society is able to operate by keeping people stuck in cycles of pain and suffering and trauma. Society is only able to operate by convincing the individual that you are just your body and you need to believe what we teach you in school and what we project upon you in the media and all of the religious indoctrination. That is how you can be a contributing member to a society. This society was not built for you. This society was built to steal your soul. But you, if you're out here listening to this cat right now, I know that you're on some wave of wanting to reclaim your power, step into your truth, to undo all those bindings of oppression and learn how to shine your light unapologetically. And if you are in a space right now where you're working a job that you don't like, or you've made an agreement that you now have to like find your way out of it, or you gotta just like commit till the end of it, learning how to work on yourself throughout all of it ultimately. Because even if you're working a job that you don't necessarily like, or that's not in alignment with your dream job, your dream role, you can still work on yourself. You can still focus on your connection with your soul. You can still learn how to connect deeper with your breath, the water within. You can learn your moon sign, your connection with your soul, and you can learn how this works for you so you can then show up deeper into your astral cosmic essence, your divine capacities and abilities, because this is what we are here to do. We are here to redefine reality. We are here to watch this synthetic society crumble so that we can grow the earthly world once more. We are here to grow heaven on earth. We are here to return to the garden. But first we must witness the oppression and the oppressors evaporate and dissolve. As you continue to shine your light unapologetically, as you continue to step into your truth and learn how to embody your capacities as a cosmic and divine individual, you will alchemize, relinquish any bits of this experience that are no longer in resonance with your divinity. And I could just talk about this for ages and eons because this is why we are here. Thank you, Sagittarius. Thank you, Jupiter. Shouts out to the expansion of the consciousness. The collective is happening, awakening faster every day. Every day. Godspeed to you, my dudes. We're going to keep this flowing. Appreciate the gifts. Sagittarius, that was lit. Let's keep this moving. Up next, we got Capricorn, house number 10. Your birth chart, your natal chart is basically a cosmic birth chart. It's basically a cosmic birth certificate. Nobody has the same natal chart. This is a very beautiful indicator and imprint of your cosmic essence based on why you chose to be born when you chose to be born, where you chose to be born, and what energies are more prominent within your capacities. I'm saying astrology is the oldest science on the planet, aside from yoga. Yoga and astrology are some of the two oldest sciences there are. There's a reason why humans have been studying them for so long. The planets have a very important impact on the way things play out. They sure do. They sure do. It's not just some tacky white girl thing that she likes to read. Like, nah, like there's a reason why there's that one quote that says, millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do, because it's all happening to prophecy. And people have been studying this for a very long time for a reason. It's not just for like kicks and giggles. It's not just for white girls to like make peace with their emotions. Like, it does help. It does definitely help bring clarity and awareness to why it is that you might be feeling. But it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna go check my horoscope and see what's happening. Like, nah, like when you can actually learn the language, because astrology is a literal language. It's a literal language, just like the tarot is a literal language. And the more you can be aware of these words and how to speak them. The astronomers, OG ones, were astrologers like Kepler, metaphysics. Absolutely. 100%. It's one of the oldest sciences there is. It's one of the, I'm saying it. It brings us such clarity into our life experience. And it makes so much sense as to like when things are playing out and how things are playing out. It's wild, y'all. And my babes knows so much more about astrology than I do. I'm just learning. Personally, I don't resonate with Vedic astrology. I just resonate with tropical. Melly, you'll have to subscribe to our premium subscription. She's humble. She said you gotta pay for her presents. I'm generous. I love to just give. But she's pristine. She's pristine. Alrighty. Yeah, we do. We sure do. House number 10, Capricorn energy. Let's get to it. Capricorn, house number 10 is ruled by Saturn. This is all about time, as well as law, as well as foundations. Capricorn, house number 10 for you this evening. Sun, moon, ascendants, wherever you got a 10th house placement. We are so focused. We are flowing. We're going to cut this deck. We're going to clear it. We're going to let it rest. Do we have any Capricorns in the house? Oof, those are for me. Those are for me. Capricorn, let's get to it. Draw 2 off the top of the deck. Flip the deck upside down to show the root. Yo, this is how you know we're in sync right now. This is how you know we're in sync right now, because the Devil card is the card of Capricorn. Lord of the Gates of Matter, right side up, the Devil. No cap, the Devil's in the house. We got the Empress in reverse. Daughter of the Mighty Ones. The Empress, the Devil. 10 of Cups, we're on house number 10. We got the 10 of Cups. We got the Devil here for you. Lord of perfected success. In the green, Tara. Salvation here for you. That's right, ascending. Ascending, exactly, Jalia. Shouts out, Cap. Yes, we are ascending, you see, because society is built on a very unhealthy and unhealed expression of Capricorn energy. Ultimately, though, the laws of nature and God's laws are greater than man's. And so as nature is tapping back into her power, as the people are awakening and returning and remembering who they are and why they're here on a soul level, they get to redefine the foundation of society itself. The Devil is not anything to be demonized. Learning how to find the lessons and the teachers within the Devil, within. So we all have Devil, we all have angel aspects. The more we can make peace with our shadow, the more we can integrate these energies and find some of our greatest gifts. Have y'all ever seen the TV show Lucifer? Lucifer is a great television show. I mean, it's really corny and it's extremely repetitive. However, it's like a very, very epic way of humanizing Lucifer. Because Lucifer is oftentimes called the devil. I mean, we can have a whole conversation of how Lucifer and the devil and the Satan are all 3 independent beings. But that show is like such a beautiful depiction of humanizing the devil. And it's so important to recognize that what we're here to do is work on our shadow so that we can integrate it, not demonize it. We're not here to demonize our shadow. We're here to uplift and ascend our shadow. And this is where the Empress comes in. Because the Empress can see the shadow within someone who's stuck in it and can assist them in the process of reaching salvation. Whether that Empress begins within you, or is your mother, or is a teacher, or is a lover. The Empress is one who can just provide that heart nourishment. And we all have Empress capacities. We all have devilish capacities. But we are here for heaven on earth, for salvation. And the more we can make peace with our shadow aspects, we perfect this path of success. We find the balance once again. It is all about light and darkness. And as we are moving out of the age of the Kali Yuga, the age of darkness, we're on the way to the Sattvic Yuga, the age of golden energy. Because right now, there's a lot of darkness in this world. that's just running rampant. And that's why most of us in this live stream are here right now, to help balance out the equation, to shine more light into this world, to hold pillars and frequencies and beacons for salvation, because people feel at peace when they're in your presence. People feel grateful to be alive just when you step into the room. You hold such important energy. You carry such a golden light. And the more that we can continue to just do our little thing, to create these little pockets of heaven wherever we go, these little altars to help us return to the truth. Yes, 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 yes. So necessary. So necessary. We have peace here. It begins right here. Remembering, remembering, remembering. Why was that funny? That's a good question, Ma. I'm not entirely sure. But it's an important message, I'll tell you what. Capricorn gets a lot of slack, but it's just because the society in which we live gives a very unhealthy expression of it. But we're awakening up to the Divine Father energy once again, and in doing so, it's reclaiming the energy of Capricorn. Because it's not just about money. It's not all just about man-made laws. Natural order will always reign supreme. No, you can't, Grace. I'm married, child. And we're flowing. And we're flowing. Aquarius, I got you next. It's okay. I'm gay, so it doesn't count. All y'all are my babies, let's be real. I'm Father Sky, what you know? You can call me Father. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Let's get to it. Aquarius is house number 11. You can call me Papa Zen. Papa Zen. Y'all got me geeking. I love it. House number 11, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Wherever you got a Uranus placement. Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Number 11, this is collective energy. This is, if Capricorn is the foundation, Aquarius is how we then dance on that foundation, how we grow together as a collective. Shouts out Aquarius. We are focused, we are flowing. We are on house number 11. Taurus is house number 2. You can catch the recording on my YouTube tomorrow. But right now, we are flowing forward because I'm just out here geeking. We got to stay focused. We got 2 more, and then we're going to close the live stream, and then we're going to jump back on for Pisces. Excuse me. We're going to jump back on for personal readings after Pisces. But right now, we got Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Let's do this. We are focused. We are flowing. We cut it. We clear it. Let it rest. Don't call me that, Grace. I'm more so Master Yoda. Let's get real. Alrighty, Aquarius, let's get to this. 7 of Cups here. 7 of Cups, Lord of illusory success. 7 of Cups here. 6 of Pentacles here. Lord of material success. 7 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Lord of illusory success. Lord of material success. 5 of Wands. We got 5, 6, 7 on the table. Aquarius, Lord of strife. And Aphrodite jumps in once again for you this evening. Jalea, why do you keep commenting those numbers? What's up with that? Aphrodite, the goddess of romantic love here. Alrighty, Aquarius, clear message. As a collective, we are stepping into the Aquarian age, as we like to say. I like to call it the Sattvic age. The Sattvic age, the golden age. This is more in alignment with like Hindu mythology and descriptions of the prophecy. It's just more in alignment with me personally. However, it's similar. It's synonymous. As we learn how to develop a life of romantic love, as we learn how to step into our roles as beacons of romantic love, this is how we redefine success. Because the society that is crumbling right before our very eyes is built in illusory success. And it's in doing so, it's because it's convinced the populace that material and surface level expression is what success is. You know, people define success on having money or cars or houses or yada yada yada, but real success is being at peace and being in your power, not needing to strive so hard, but learning how to slow down and feel liberated. And love and liberation go hand in hand. Love and awareness go hand in hand. Love and liberation go hand in hand, because when we are aware, we can then choose with a space of freedom. Ultimately, everybody deserves to have the freedom of choice. And right now, we are redefining success on a collective level. People in countries that are not as conditioned or programmed by the system of the Western world are perfect examples of this, where community values just reign supreme, where people have healthy food and access to joy without needing to sell their souls. Because a lot of the time, I mean, this society is built by convincing the populace to sell their souls for the illusion of security. We are here to burn through that, to alchemize that, to transmute that, to step into our love for ourselves. And just by choosing self-love, you are reclaiming your power. You're reclaiming your divinity. You're stepping into your destiny and your role for being here on this planet. And love is one of the most healing frequencies there is. Learning how to practice grace and be gentle and temperate throughout the space, but ultimately sometimes, you know, it's required a little bit more radical, where sometimes loving for oneself is like cutting somebody out of your life and learning how to slay that sword that is named love, so that you're not feeding into frequencies, projections, perceptions, expectations, or attachments that are not in alignment with your love for yourself. Everything is context. Now, I'm saying grace as in the name of the value. It's a beautiful quality, and there's a reason why she chose that name before she jumped into that body. We all choose our name. We all choose our name before we choose to go into a body. And our name plays a very important role in how we see ourselves. Learning how to step into our truth and ground into our divinity, ultimately. Crucial, necessary. Thank you, Aquarius. The age of the romantic age. This is what we're here for. Absolutely, Winona. You already know it, Mama Wolf. Self-love is the best love. And when we love ourselves, we start to see that everybody is an extension of ourselves. Because separation is the illusion. And so when you love yourself radically and unconditionally, you're capable of loving the world around you radically and unconditionally. Because we're all connected, and we're all, at the end of the day, fractals of the divine. Just learning how to bring it back into alignment. Absolutely, Trinity. That's right. We all out here, and it's important that we're doing our work so we can be here as clear mirrors. Cheers, Jalia. I reciprocate, and I reciprocate this projection. Up next, we got Pisces energy. Ooh, we're out here just rambling now. I gotta focus. Been on here 1 hour and 11 minutes. Ryan, I'm really super soft. I'm hard as water. I'm hard as water, bro. Like Bruce Lee. Alright, Pisces, let's get it. Wax on is Mr. Miyagi, not Bruce Lee. Y'all silly. Lev, Victoria. Right now we are reading for all 12 houses. After this Pisces reading, if I can get to it, if I can focus for this Pisces reading, after this one, we're going to take like 15 minutes off, and then we're going to jump back on for the live stream. But yes, if you want to jump back in and be the first person in the personal readings live stream, you can send that Cash App right now. Suggested donation is $33.33. Zen the Alchemist is the Cash App in the Venmo. PayPal Zelle is in the bio. $33.33 is the exchange this evening. We'll be doing personal readings after this live stream. I'm going to take like 10-15 minutes between the breaks just so I can get some water, maybe eat a snack. No, Laura, I am 3 weeks clean from the cannabis. Yes, Virgo is house number 6. Thanks, Melly. I'm feeling super clear. It feels really good. We're waiting for our harvest. Why did I stop smoking? If you want me to be honest with you? You want me to be honest? Okay, I'll be honest, because I don't like to lie. So I could last longer. Absolutely. It was getting in the way of my mind-body connection. Absolutely. Wins, Laura. Wins. Wins was accurate. It's real though, yo. It's so real. It's like crazy how quickly it shifted, y'all. I'm telling you what. Alright, we gotta subscribe to the premium subscription for that one. Alright, Pisces, now we're gonna focus. Personally, I got 5 planets in Pisces. Sun, Moon, Ascendant, South Node. Well, 5th house. My Saturn is technically in Aries, but it's in 5th house alongside all my other Pisces stuff. But yeah, super strong Pisces energy over here in the house of Leo. So let's get to it. My Pisces pod. We are here for you. Yes, Libra is house number 7, but you can check out the recording on my YouTube tomorrow. Pisces, any messages, clarity, guidance for you this evening? We are so focused. We are so here. Let's do it, my dudes. Ancient individuals. One of the firsts. That's right, Jalia. You already know it. 2 from the top. Flip the deck upside down. Thank you, cards. Let's do this. Pisces. Here we go. The Judgment card. Spirit of the Primal Fire here for you. The Judgment card. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Lord of Prudence. 8 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, I'm cheesing hard. Now I just can't wait till I see my wife. We got the Fool here. The Spirit of the Ether. 8 of Pentacles. The Fool. Ser Duin. Serdwin, the goddess of potential, here for you. Pisces, my friends. The more we can practice prudence, the more we can stay clear in our journeys, reminding ourselves that everything that we can dream is Piscean and possible. Because Pisces is the embodiment, the anchors of the dream reality. Pisces is the ones who are here to live the dream and remind us that's what we're here to do ultimately. We are dreaming right now, in case you hadn't realized. Wake up, Neo. Wake up. We are dreaming right now. The more that we can live lucidly, the more that we can then create the dream reality on this plane. That's what we're here to do. But if life is not in the vibe, how can we take the subtle steps, the shifts, the judgments to begin to create the dream life for ourselves? Because it did not just happen overnight. Like, it happens moment by moment, breath by breath, learning how to live lucidly to the best of our capacity, learning how to practice consciousness within ourselves so that we can continue to show up. And this is where prudence is crucial. This is where prudence is crucial. Like, I can't rush this guy in growing. Prudence is letting him grow organically and encouraging him to keep growing, because they respond so much better to positive encouragement rather than negative or harsh or critical judgment. The fool moves through life like they could do no wrong. The fool is an adventurer in heart. When we can adventure from this clarity, from this space, the potential plays out perfectly. Everything, regardless of where you are in your journey, we always have the potential to live our dream. I don't care what you say. But if you're going to reject that belief, that's your freedom. You have the freedom to choose if you want to live a life of infinite potential or not. And this is where it's so important to intentionally rest, to slow down, and give ourselves time to practice strengthening our imagination and our dreams. Because you always have potential. Don't you ever let anybody tell you that. And it's not going to happen right overnight. It's not going to happen right overnight. This is where prudence is necessary. Recognizing to stay committed, stay devoted, stay disciplined. Stay devoted and disciplined. Absolutely necessary. Wild indeed. But it's necessary. Quantum leaps do exist. We can make great shifts. And if you don't believe in miracles, then you are not a realist. Miracles happen every beautiful day. It's a miracle right now just to be here with you. The fact that I can somehow, some way communicate all of these words through this black mirror, you can pick it up on your side, you can make sense of it, and not only can you hear what I'm saying, but you can feel what I'm saying. Because I take care of my body. Because I focus on making sure that my intuition and my attention is intentional, so that this vessel speaks with honesty and truth, and the frequencies that are emitted from this being are in alignment with my divinity to the best of my ability. Meditation is crucial. Self-care is crucial. All the little things that we can do just to continue to take care of ourselves so we can show up here clear. Because society, once again, is a synthetic system. And it's also a dream. And it's a collective dream. And most people are asleep in this collective dream. And the society does everything in its capacity to keep people asleep so that they keep feeding this system. But when the people are waking up, they are like, wait, I don't want to play this game anymore. I would rather do something else. I'm going to stop eating fast food. I'm going to go get some local organic grub. I'm going to do my best to stop eating meat that is grown just to be killed, and grown and raised in suffering and fear and trauma. I don't want to continue cycles of trauma anymore. I want to be a healer. I want to heal myself. I want to do my best to create boundaries for myself so I'm not beating myself up, but that I'm encouraging myself. So I can take my soul off of the shelf and I can put it back into my body so I can learn how to be an embodiment of the soul. Thank you, Trinity. What an awesome name. I appreciate the gift. I'm going to use my power of judgment to do everything in my capacity to stay focused on that silver lining. And it ain't easy. I'm sick and tired of doubting myself and my potential and my power. So that's why I'm here right now. Like, I appreciate y'all witnessing me. Like, I've been doing this for 2 years. Mama Wolf has seen the transformation. Like, she's been here since the beginning. Champ's been here since the beginning. Like, we've been doing these live streams for 2 years, but I've been doing this whole spiritual journey thing for about 8. And like, this cat's been growing right before your very eyes, and he's just going to continue to do so. Don't you ever give up on yourself. Stay prudent. Stay grounded. Do the little things daily so you can continue to show up and honor yourself. This is what we're here to do. I feel like I am living my soul's mission when I do these live streams with y'all. It's such an honor and a joy to be here, and as long as Spirit wants me to be here, I'll keep showing up and being here with y'all. It's an absolute blessing to be here. I appreciate y'all so much. This is an awesome reading tonight. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hey, Winona, I really appreciate you, Mama Wolf. You're a day one. You're day one. No, I'm not in San Diego. I used to be for 8 years. That's where my journey really started. I moved last year in November. Now I'm in the Pacific Northwest. I also do guided meditations. Every Monday evening, we have a community meditation that is now on Zoom. My Discord has dissolved, but we now have Sit, Breathe, Be community meditation on Zoom. If y'all ever want to join me and you just want to breathe together, every Monday. I love this stuff, y'all. Heck yeah, Mama Wolf. You have some fun. Every Monday, 6:33 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the link will be available on Monday. The link will be available on Monday in my bio. It's going to be available there. Every Monday evening. And we'll just sit and we'll just breathe and we just check in with our heart. We check in with our breath. We just slow down. I just channel a meditation. I encourage us to just continue to slow down and tap into our own personal space. And we have a beautiful little conversation afterwards. Yeah, the bio on here. It's not in there right now because I just put it the day of. But it'll be there on Monday. Ella, if it feels good to you to move, I encourage you to do so, my friend. I encourage you to do so. Follow your heart. Follow your destiny. I'm so grateful that I left the Midwest. I love Ohio, don't get me wrong, but I had to go. Otherwise, I would have just calcified and rotted. I would have stayed a little asshat. Hey, Melly, set a Melly, set a reminder on your phone right now. We are going to do personal readings right after this live stream. I loved Ohio. It definitely was a big part of my trauma drama, and I had to clear that energy. I would never have been introduced to the journey of healing had I not moved to San Diego right after high school by myself. Didn't know a single soul. It really forced me to grow out of my comfort zone. That's for sure. Correct, Winona. It's going to be on Zoom now. It's going to be on Zoom now. It's just much more personal. It was very brave. It forced me to grow on ways that I never would have otherwise. Heck yeah, Kaz. Heck yeah, Melly. That was my logical reason, was university. I got accepted into San Diego State's honors college. I was the first one from my family to go to university. And so they're like, all right, well, we can't help you out, so you're going to have to work your ass off. So that's what I did. But I eventually dropped out because university was getting in the way of my higher education. But that's where I found the path of yoga and meditation. Anyway. What an awesome live stream this was. I want to refresh really quickly, close this live stream for about 15 minutes or so, and then we're going to jump back on here for personal readings tonight. So if anybody wants a personal reading tonight, you can get in the queue right now by dropping an exchange of 3333. Suggest a donation between 3333 and 2222. Zen the Alchemist is the Cash App and the Venmo. PayPal, Zelle is in the bio. Sliding scales between 3333 and 2222. The queue is already being built, so if you want to be the first one tonight, you can drop it right now and you'll be right there. I'll comment or I'll like your Cash App and your Venmo just to let you know we're about to go live. And then we'll be there. If you ever want a one-on-one, you can book that on my site. And there's a lot of fake accounts out there. I'll never follow you back. I'll never try to slide into your DMs and try to sell you a reading. So you can just block them, ignore them, report them. We got a lot of things going on. This will be recorded and put on my YouTube tomorrow, so you can subscribe over there and you can watch the recording if you want to. Like I said, community meditation on Monday. Just continuing to fine-tune my role as a creator here to be more consistent on the other platforms as well. I do these live streams just about every night, but I want to start building my Instagram and my YouTube as well. So, heck yeah, Cheryl. Heck yeah, Cheryl. Looking forward to our conversation later today. The YouTube is Zen the Alchemist, but you can also find that in the link over there in the bio. What an honor and a joy it is. If y'all found any value in this and you want to express that, you're more than welcome to drop me a tip on the Cash App or the Venmo. Even if it's just $1, a little bit goes a long way. Really helps me keep my lights on my head, over my head, and keep some food in my belly and my puppy's belly. This is what I do for a living these days, learning how to just speak that into the space. So if you found any value in this and you wish to express that, you're more than welcome to do so. The Zoom link will be up on Monday, so you can check back. I'll be doing a live stream before the meditation just to be here to remind everybody, but the link will be live on Monday evening. Groovy, groovy. Thank you all for your gifts. Thank you for your presence at the end of the day. Thank you for co-creating this space with me. What an honor and a joy it is to do this with y'all. Yep, PayPal's over there in the bio. If you click the link, go to zenthealchemist.com. There's a tab at the top that says donations. You can find the PayPal over there. Yeah, thank you for your gifts. I appreciate you. It's not why we do it, but it definitely helps. It definitely helps. Thank you for your gifts. But your presence is the greatest gift at the end of the day. Don't you let anyone tell you otherwise. Thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate you dearly. All right. I'll see you in the next live. Godspeed.